Now, I just want to briefly outline a few things with the next round of the ADF clinics. So, as of Saturday, the ADF clinics are back in Dubbo doing second doses. So there's already been a lot of questions around this. I'll answer some of those in a moment. But in simple terms, if you got your first Pfizer dose with the ADF clinic last time it was here in Dubbo, you are now due for your second starting from next week. So you will receive a text message with details of the day and a time frame. It's an hour window basically to turn up and get your second dose. We've got an example of exactly how that looks on this post right now, so you can see what you can expect to get. If you had AstraZeneca at the pop-up clinic last time in Dubbo, you will be getting a separate text message later on. The difference between Pfizer and AstraZeneca, Pfizer redosing for second doses in 3 weeks, AstraZeneca it's at least 4 weeks. So there'll be a week's difference between that, and the AstraZeneca second dose will be done at your nearest vaccination hub. So in Dubbo, that will be at the Woolpack Pavilion at the showground. So keep an eye out for that text message. Now there's been a few questions coming through. What if I attended the first clinic and I haven't received a message yet? So look, those messages only started going out as of yesterday, so don't panic too much. If you haven't received it when you are thinking you're due, and by due I mean it will be the same day of the week as it was last time you went. So if you went on Wednesday the 25th of August to the first one, it will be Wednesday, September 15, as in Wednesday next week, that is your same day. So if you don't get a text message before next Wednesday, we want you to turn up on the Wednesday. Now, there could be a reason that's happened. Maybe the mobile number that was taken down was incorrect. There are some little technical issues that happen sometimes. So don't panic too much. Just go on the same day corresponding to the day you went for your first dose. Hopefully there won't be too many of those happening, but if it does happen to you, that's what we're liking you to do. Now, for example, if you went on the Sunday, the final day of the pop-up clinic last time, you have to wait until the Sunday. So you can't go earlier than the day corresponding to your visit last time. It's very important there is that 3-week period. So if you were on the last day, you have to go on the last day this time as well. That's how it works. You'll be invited, hopefully, but if you don't receive that text, that's what you do need to do to make sure you've got that 3-week period between doses. A few questions about, well, what if I'm unavailable on that particular day at that particular time? Look, we're really asking you to be a little bit flexible about this. This is your chance to get your second dose. If for whatever reason you can't make that exact time frame, if you've been given a time frame that you simply can't make, try and still make sure you turn up on that day at a different time, and you may have to line up for a bit longer than you normally would if you were there in the time frame allocated to you, but you can still do it. If you can't do it on that day for some unexplained reason, go the day after. Don't go the day before, go the day after, and you will have to line up again. But please try and be flexible. We're trying to make this work for you as much as possible. We know how important this is. Another question, it looks like my first dose hasn't been recognised by Medicare, so it's not showing up in your MyGov account or something. Again, a lot of work being done behind the scenes to make sure that is all fixed. There have been a few issues with Medicare card numbers being wrong or the wrong person on the card being listed. That will all be worked out. If you have an appointment, you get a text, turn up, bring your card, bring a couple of forms of ID with you. If you don't get a text and you're worried about the Medicare thing as well, just turn up on that corresponding day, bring all your documentation. It will be worked through, hopefully beforehand, but if not, on the day. So make sure you're actually turning up is the main message.